Brooklyn's humble beginnings, a rural landscape. It was a time when the land was untouched by the urban sprawl that would come to define it in later centuries. In the early 1700s, Brooklyn was a far cry from the bustling borough we know today. It was a place of open fields, dense forests, and winding streams. The Dutch were among the first Europeans to settle in the area. They arrived with hopes of new opportunities and a fresh start. They established farming communities and small villages. These early settlers worked hard to cultivate the land and build their homes. The land was fertile and agriculture thrived. Crops like wheat, corn, and tobacco were commonly grown, providing sustenance and trade opportunities. Life was slower, quieter, and deeply connected to the rhythms of nature. The changing seasons dictated the pace of life, from planting in the spring to harvest in the fall. Brooklyn was a patchwork of farmland, forests, and coastal villages. Each area had its own unique character and charm.
The Native Americans had a strong presence long before European arrival. They lived in harmony with the land, utilizing its resources sustainably. The Lenape people were the original inhabitants. Their deep connection to the land was evident in their daily lives and practices. They had their own rich culture and traditions. From storytelling to hunting, their way of life was deeply rooted in their environment. European settlement brought about significant changes to the landscape. Forests were cleared and new structures began to rise. The Dutch established their presence, shaping the early identity of the region. Their influence can still be seen in some of Brooklyn's oldest neighborhoods. Brooklyn's story is one of constant evolution and transformation. From its rural beginnings to its current urban landscape, it has always been a place of change and growth.
The American Revolution and Brooklyn's fight for freedom. This period was marked by intense battles and significant sacrifices, with Brooklyn standing as a key battleground. The Revolutionary War marked a turning point for Brooklyn, transforming it from a quiet settlement into a focal point of military strategy and conflict. The Battle of Brooklyn, fought in August 1776, was a pivotal moment in the war. It was one of the largest battles of the American Revolution, involving tens of thousands of soldiers. General George Washington and his troops faced the British Army in a fierce confrontation. Washington's leadership was crucial as he navigated the complexities of the battlefield. The battle took place across Brooklyn, from Gowanus to Brooklyn Heights, covering a vast area and involving multiple skirmishes and strategic maneuvers. Although the Americans suffered losses, the battle showcased their resilience and determination. The courage displayed by the soldiers became a symbol of the American spirit.
The old stone house in Park Slope stands as a testament to the conflict. This historic building witnessed the intensity of the battle and the bravery of those who fought. This Dutch farmhouse served as a strategic point during the battle, providing a vantage point and a defensive position for the American forces. Today, it serves as a museum, preserving the memory of the fight for independence. Visitors can explore exhibits that detail the events of the battle and the broader war. The Battle of Brooklyn was a crucial chapter in the larger narrative of the American Revolution. It highlighted the strategic importance of Brooklyn and the determination of its defenders. Brooklyn played a significant role in the fight for freedom, with its landscapes and landmarks bearing witness to the struggles and triumphs of the Revolutionary War.
The rise of a city, Brooklyn, in the 19th century. The 19th century witnessed Brooklyn's extraordinary growth. The Industrial Revolution transformed the borough. Factories sprung up and Brooklyn became a manufacturing center. People from all over the world flocked to Brooklyn for work. The population boomed and the landscape changed dramatically.
The Brooklyn Navy Yard, established in 1801, became a symbol of the borough's industrial might. It played a crucial role in shipbuilding and naval operations. The waterfront bustled with activity. Brooklyn's transformation from a rural landscape to a thriving urban center was nothing short of remarkable.
Brooklyn Heights, a neighborhood steeped in history. This charming area is one of New York City's oldest and most picturesque neighborhoods, known for its well-preserved architecture and storied past. Perched on a bluff overlooking the East River, Brooklyn Heights boasts stunning views and a rich past. The panoramic vistas of Manhattan's skyline and the serene sunsets over the East River make it a favorite spot for both locals and visitors. In the 19th century, wealthy merchants and ship captains built grand homes here. These homes, with their intricate designs and spacious layouts, reflected the prosperity and elegance of the era. These stately brownstones and cobblestone streets give Brooklyn Heights its distinctive charm. Walking through the neighborhood feels like stepping back in time, with each building telling a story of its own. The neighborhood became a haven for artists, writers, and intellectuals. Its tranquil streets and inspiring views have long attracted creative minds, fostering a vibrant cultural scene.
The Brooklyn Historical Society, founded in 1863, houses a treasure trove of artifacts and documents. This institution is dedicated to preserving and sharing the rich history of Brooklyn, offering educational programs and exhibitions. It offers a fascinating glimpse into Brooklyn's past. Visitors can explore a wide range of exhibits that showcase the diverse history and culture of the area. The Plymouth Church, built in 1847, played a significant role in the abolitionist movement. It was a center for anti-slavery activities and hosted many notable figures of the time. Brooklyn Heights has long been a place where history and culture intersect. Today, it continues to be a vibrant community, celebrating its rich heritage through various cultural events and activities.
Section 5, Clinton Hill, from estates to brownstones. Clinton Hill's story is one of evolution and transformation. In the early 19th century, wealthy families built sprawling estates here.
These grand mansions were surrounded by lush gardens and tree-lined streets. Over time, the neighborhood became more densely populated. The mansions were divided into apartments and row houses were built. Today, Clinton Hill is a vibrant mix of architectural styles. The Pratt Institute, founded in 1887, brought an influx of artists and designers to the neighborhood. Clinton Hill's legacy as a center for creativity and innovation continues to this day.
Section 6, Brownsville, a neighborhood forged by immigration. Brownsville's history is deeply intertwined with the waves of immigration that shaped New York City.
In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Jewish immigrants from Eastern Europe flocked to Brownsville. They established a thriving community. Synagogues, schools, and businesses sprung up. The neighborhood became a center of Jewish life and culture. Later, Brownsville saw an influx of African Americans from the American South. They brought their own traditions and experiences. Brownsville's history is a testament to the diversity and resilience of its residents.
Section 7, Canarsie, a coastal community transformed. Canarsee's location on Jamaica Bay has shaped its identity. For centuries, it was a quiet fishing village. The Lenape people were the first inhabitants.
Dutch settlers established farms and homesteads. The pace of life was slow and connected to the sea. In the 20th century, Canarsie experienced significant growth. The construction of the subway lines made it easier to commute to Manhattan. The population boomed and the neighborhood transformed. Today, Canarsie is a diverse community with a mix of single-family homes and apartment buildings.
Section 8, Bedford-Stuyvesant, a cultural centre of Black life. Bedford-Stuyvesant, affectionately known as Bed-Stuy, has been a cornerstone of Black culture and history. In the mid-20th century, it became a hub for African Americans migrating from the South. Bed-Stuy's streets pulsed with music, art, and political activism.
The neighborhood was home to prominent figures like Jackie Robinson, Lena Horne, and Shirley Chisholm. Bed-Stuy faced its share of challenges, including poverty and crime. However, the spirit of community and resilience has always remained strong. Bed-Stuy's cultural legacy continues to inspire and influence. Section 9, Bridging the East River, the Brooklyn Bridge and its legacy. No story of Brooklyn would be complete without mentioning the iconic Brooklyn Bridge. Completed in 1883, this engineering marvel connected Brooklyn to Manhattan. It was a symbol of innovation, progress, and the power of human ingenuity. The bridge transformed transportation and commerce. It also solidified Brooklyn's place as an integral part of New York City. The Brooklyn Bridge has inspired countless artists, writers, and dreamers. It stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of Brooklyn and its people.
Section 11, Looking Ahead, Brooklyn's ever-evolving story. Brooklyn's story is still being written. The borough continues to evolve, embracing new challenges and opportunities. The waterfront is being revitalized, with parks, housing, and businesses emerging.
Brooklyn's diversity remains one of its greatest strengths. It is a place where people from all walks of life come together, creating a vibrant tapestry of cultures and experiences.
As Brooklyn looks to the future, it does so with a deep appreciation for its past and an unwavering spirit of innovation and resilience. Brooklyn's story is a testament to the power of community, creativity, and the enduring human spirit.
Section 10, Brooklyn Today, a thriving hub of culture and diversity. Today, Brooklyn is a thriving borough with a global reputation for its culture, cuisine, and creativity. From the trendy boutiques of Williamsburg to the street art of Bushwick, Brooklyn is a melting pot of cultures and ideas.
The borough is home to world-class museums, theatres, and music venues. Its culinary scene is equally diverse, offering everything from Michelin-starred restaurants to street food vendors. Brooklyn's spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship is evident in its thriving tech scene and small businesses. The borough has undergone a remarkable transformation, becoming a global destination.